Districts around the country making plans in place to keep kids from being distracted when they go back to class in the fall by banning or restricting all cell phone use. Virginia, just the latest. Governor Glenn Youngkin signing an executive order this week citing the mental health risks of extensive cell phone and social media use. Youngkin ordering state's education department to develop new guidelines that will start next year. Joining us now, Jim Steyer, founder and CEO of Common Sense Media. Jim, thanks for joining.
Good to be here, Hannah.
So let's start with your reaction. Having distractions in class is nothing new. There's class clowns. When I was young, we passed notes. Why is a cell phone so different?
Well, it's so different because it's addictive. And honestly, Common Sense Media, the biggest group in the country on the media and tech issues affecting kids, has been saying for years that we need digital literacy and citizenship education for all students, including their cell phone usage. But now what we're seeing, and I think this is healthy, Hannah, is political leaders finally stepping up and saying you need clear restrictions on the usage because there's clear evidence that shows a link to lower GPAs. Glenn Youngkin mentioned the impact of social media and cell phones on young people's mental health and basically on their ability to pay attention in school. So this is a healthy development, but it's not easy to implement.
It's not, because I was looking at some of the numbers from Common Sense Media. According to your organization, 43% of kids ages 8 to 12 have cell phones. That number jumps to 95% for teenagers. So how much of an issue does that become with social media? Or is it just preparing our kids to handle cell phone use a bit smarter, a bit more wisely?
Well, I think it's both. I think it's both of those, actually, Hannah. So first of all, kids really do. That's why I mentioned the curriculum that we have that's in 110,000 schools around the United States and globally, which is about the safe, ethical, responsible use of cell phones and social media. By the way, cell phone usage is different, but related to social media, because social media has a lot of major problems. We've passed and sponsored legislation in California, New York, and several other states and over in Europe to limit the impact of social media on kids. But in terms of cell phone restrictions, this is a new wave. You've seen Governor Youngkin in Virginia, Governor Newsom out here in California, and a number of other states talking about just limiting the use of cell phones. And actually, as an educator, myself, a Stanford prof, but also the father of four, I think it's a good idea. But the devil's in the details. You can't completely take phones away from kids. As you mentioned, 95% of teens have cell phones. So got to strike a balance. But it's a healthy movement because young people themselves know when you talk to kids and students, including my own, they know they're distracted by cell phones. They know they're addicted oftentimes to their phones, and then it gets in the way of good student performance and other forms of behavior.
Virginia's governor hopes to get these new rules implemented by 2025. I know at least 12 other states have done the same. Do you expect other states, other districts to follow?
Absolutely, Hannah. Look, you can sense momentum. We've been leading the country and sometimes the world on these issues for well over a decade. And over the last year or two, the momentum is huge. We passed major laws this year on privacy and media, social media in New York State. You see the governors now coming about cell phone restrictions. So yes, this is hardly the last governor going to be coming after this. Remember, every state has a different education system.
Right.
It's even district by district. So the implementation is hard, but you're going to see a lot more of this. It's a really important discussion to have. Young people themselves know this is a problem. So what we need are common sense solutions. And I think that's going to mean major restrictions on cell phone usage, but probably not a complete ban.
And hopefully healthy discussions with parents and teachers to know how to do this right. Jim Steyer, founder and CEO of Common Sense Media. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.